Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to finally flip through my bullet journal that I finished this year. I spent one whole year in this bullet journal, which is crazy. I'm really glad that I was able to fit one whole year in just one journal. So this is an Archer and Olive notebook, and I really loved it. So when you open it up, you can see I have a little doodle and 2021. And a nice sticker, and then, my name. So this is the future log. I wanted to keep it very simple, so I didn't use any colors, but later on I did regret that, which is why in my next journal I did use a bunch of colors. So this is my period tracker. Here on the right I have my year-end drawings spread, and I really love it. I've yet to fill out December. But I basically just make one little drawing after each month of what I did. So for example, here in August, I went to Amsterdam, so I tried to draw a little picture of that. And I think it looks really cute at the end of the year. Here are just some movies and books that I wanted to watch or read. But I didn't really like this spread, so I did not include it in my next journal. But I really like this spread. So I made a goals section in this journal, which I also did not include in my next journal because I don't know, I find it unrealistic for myself to set these goals, and I usually just end up disappointing myself, so I don't do those anymore. But I do think this spread looks really cute with this drawing here and this big piece of washi tape. And then the first month is, of course, January, and I did a Mondrian theme, and I really love doing it. It was really fun. You just make a random shape, so mostly just a square or a rectangle. And then in that square you make other figures and then color it in with blue, yellow, or red. And I really love this lettering. I think it's so cute. And then my weeklies, it was really fun to make, but a bit impractical. So I just made 8 boxes, so each box is a different size. And the reason I have 8 boxes is because I have one to-do box for that week. So I first made those boxes, and then around them I made a bunch of lines and other boxes, and then colored those in so it would look like a Mondrian painting. And I think it looks really, really cool. But because not all the weeks, or not all the days, had the same size. Some of them were just a little bit too big or too small, so it was not very practical. And then February, which is a completely different theme, I did like a scrapbooky kind of theme. And this is a Polaroid of my dog, so cute. I really love this monthly overview. I only did the horizontal lines, and I really like how that looks. So as you can see, I barely used any colors. It's mostly just gray and brown, but I really like those kinds of colors. And then March, and I did a pastel spring flowers kind of theme, and I really love the cover page. It's very simple. It's not all too busy. It's just a quick little painting of some flowers, and I have these floating petals. And this mood tracker is one of my favorites from this year. I think it looks really, really nice. Just coloring all of these flowers was really fun. April, I wanted to do a bird theme, but I thought it was really difficult to do that for some reason, so I just incorporated some birds here and there. Of course, there's a big bird on the cover page, but you'll see throughout the rest of the month I didn't really include that many birds. But that's okay, you don't always have to choose a theme, you know, it's fine to just use certain colors. And I made this with colored pencils, and I really like how it looks, so I definitely want to try that out more often. So here's the mood tracker with a bunch of birds, which is really cute. I love how I made both the mood tracker and the habit tracker on one page. I love how full that looks. And the weeklies were all 2-page weekly spreads. I normally do just 1 page, but I wanted to experiment a little bit more, and I absolutely love this page. I love these colors together. Can you spot the birds? Here's one, and here's one as well. This one was so much fun. So I used some watercolors to make the background, and then I have this metallic golden watercolors to make all of these branches, and it shimmers in the light. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it looks like a very fancy wallpaper, and I really like that. And oh, there's a bird right here and over here. They're a bit more hidden. And this one was also really cute. I just love this very happy bright blue color, and some more birds because it's still sort of a bird theme. Yeah, there are no birds in this one though. And then May, I did a bee theme, and I love it so much. It's so cute. So I made a very simple drawing of some bees and these hexagons, and I really, really love it. It was so cute. I really love these two weekly spreads. I just love the colors. I used this Tombow marker. It's a 991 yellow color. I really love this color. I'm not a big fan of yellow, but I do really love this shade. So I started my YouTube channel in April, and I just wanted to make a spread where I could just like plan out what I wanted to film and also what I needed to do before that. Yeah. And then June is my very first Plan With Me that's on YouTube. I struggled a lot with this theme because I had this idea in my head of doing lily pads, and I do absolutely love the idea, but I think the execution could have been better. I first of all screwed up the monthly layout by making too many weeks. So I tried to cover it up with this big piece of washi tape. And it's a very pretty washi tape, but I don't think it really matches the theme very well. So this is definitely not one of my favorite themes. So here I did a 1 line a day spread, which I hadn't done in a while, and I actually really love doing this. Well, especially just looking back at it, just keeping up with it is sometimes difficult, but I do love the end result. And then July, which is probably one of my favorite months in terms of bullet journal spreads from this year. I love it so much. It's I don't know, a postal theme because I found a bunch of stamps in a thrift store in like a collection book. So I did some scrapbooking, I used some scrap paper and these stamps, and I made a little envelope. And I think it looks so cute, and I really love this monthly layout that also functions as a mood tracker. I just love the colors, and I made each day a stamp, which was so much work to make, but I do think it looks very nice. There's some blue paint here because I made this for August, and I really love the cover page. It's this very dark blue wave kind of, and this more abstract figure, and I used again some gold paint. But besides the cover page, I wasn't very happy with the theme. I just had this like ocean theme in my head. Initially this was just a blue background, but I wanted to make like some doodles with a white gel pen. And I think it looks cute, but it's just not really what I had in mind, so I'm still a little bit disappointed in this whole theme. I do love the gold details though, that was really fun to add. And I also really like the weeklies, so I added some washi tape which kind of look like waves, and I really like that. So this is my academic overview of the academic year, and I really love doing this. It's very useful just to get a very nice overview of the school year, and it's also very satisfying to cross off each day. And it's just nice to see when I have certain deadlines or exams or whatever. And then we have September, and I absolutely love this theme. I love the colors that I used. So I was inspired by this sticker that I got. So I just turned this into the cover page, and it turned the moon around, as you can see. But I just used my gold wash, I think, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was really fun. So I again did the monthly layout as a mood tracker, and I really love doing that. It's very multifunctional. And then another one-line a day spread, which just looks so satisfying to me, seeing all of these tiny lines of text. And then October, which is also one of my favorite themes from this year. I just love October in general. It's a very nice month for me. And I made a pumpkin theme, and it's so cute. I absolutely love the colors. And I also just love this mood tracker. It's so cute. And for October, again, I did 2-page weekly spreads because I had the space for it. I just kind of calculated how many days or how many pages I could use per month, and for some months I used fewer than those pages, so for other months I could use more pages. So yeah, because I was getting a little bit tired of the same weekly layouts, I decided to do it like this. And this is November, and I also really love November. I made this very moody, misty forest theme, and I love the colors that I used. The colors are quite similar to my February setup. I don't know, I just really like these more boring colors. And then December, which is already the last month, and December is a busy month, so I wanted to make it very simple and more minimalistic. So I did a black and white color scheme, and I did a bunch of mountains, which is very easy to draw, and I really love doing it. As you can see, it's not finished yet because it's still December. And so I also did 2-page weekly spreads because I had the space for it. And like I said, December is a busy month, so I wanted to give myself enough space to plan ahead. As you can see, or maybe you didn't see the December plan with me, but I added these stars later on because I thought it was just a little bit too empty. So yeah, this is still empty because, well, we're not at this time of the year yet. And this is my yearly expenses, which is super helpful for me because sometimes I forget how much money I spend on certain things. So I have these certain topics, so I have groceries, clothing, etc. And this is just a swatch page. I just want to try out certain markers and see what looks good together and what does not look good. So I always need a certain amount of space where I can try out my markers. And at the back I have a grid space cheat sheet, but I didn't really find it very useful. I kind of know which measurements I always use, so that's why I did not include it in my next bullet journal. And that's it. Goodbye 2021. And I really love how they have this little envelope thingy at the back, but I never actually use it. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!